Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue with the Expanse, this time episode 7 of the first season. In the last episode, Holden and the rest met Johnson and they had a little discussion. Find out that the Scopuli was actually his ship. He helped them out changing their name and kind of the ship, and now they are doing a mission for him. They are trying to find the lone survivor because apparently he knows a lot of stuff about what is going on. Also, Anderson was the one that kidnapped Miller. He wanted to find out what Miller found in Julie's apartment. He wanted the memory card for sure, but Miller didn't give up. And he was almost killed for it. He found out that things were happening on Phoebe's station. Something about like a bioweapon, and because of that he was fired because Captain was kind of working with Anderson. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this.
Used to be good at this. There must have been a time when it was good. She deserved to be helped. Not everybody does, you know? Some people are worth saving. Just got pinged by a ranging laser. Just give us a little love tap. Let us know they're watching.
Well, if that love tap turns into a target lock, we need to be ready.
Right. What did you do?
This was an MCRN warship. Its systems normally recognize other Martian Navy as friendlies. Not anymore. We'll know if they're coming for us now.
How did someone as smart as you end up on the Canterbury?
I failed upwards to the level of my incompetence. Same as the rest of us. It's a radio transmission coming from between the hulls. There's nothing down there but service and conduit.
Could be a faulty controller.
No, it's modulated in code. Amos, check it out. Amos.
I'm on it.
He's still upset. That's the spy. Wow. There is a road. Why didn't you took the road?
Ellis Holden. I'm Christian Officer at UN Deputy Undersecretary.
This about Jimmy?
That's Holden's mother. James.
He's been with us since Tycho.
A spy for our friend Fred Johnson.
Hey, I take offense to this. Shut up! Why would Fred spy on us? He knows more than we do.
It's not his spy. It's Christian and the rest.
Dipped my fingers a little too deep in Fred Johnson's cookie jar. I had to get off of Tycho before his OPA leg breakers scooped me up. I got a peek of your flight plan. I saw you were headed for Eros. I hitched a ride. I got contacts there. I was just calling them to arrange a pickup.
Too bad we're not going to Eros.
We launched a boarding skiff on an intercept course.
I was never fighting against you, Lena. In fact, I was fighting for you.
I was thinking that when your goons were tossing me in the airlock.
You were thinking about me then. I'm honored. Usually when a man is about to lose everything, he realizes what mattered to him most. He sees it clearly for the first time.
I love Anderson's voice and accent.
Jimmy liked to think of himself as a knight. He thought it was a funny story. I never broke it to him that it was a tragedy.
Don Quixote.
James Holden was conceived by a cult of political extremists as a trick for 8 people to claim generational land rights. Kicked out of the Navy, he fell in with a radical fringe group in the belt because it reminded him of home. I can make shit up too.
What could I possibly say to you that would make any difference now?
Make him make sense to me. He's raised by people like you, and he joins the Earth Navy. Was he trying to piss you off? Or did he want to see how the enemy worked? Why did he leave your little paradise here?
Your data's corrupted, Rocinante. Please resend.
Here you go.
Rocinante, you have been flagged for inspection per MCR Trade Regulation E066.
This boss that I used to work for in Baltimore, he called it the churn, when the rules of the game change.
What game?
The only game. Survival. Where the jungle tears itself down and builds itself into something new. Guys like you and me, we end up dead. Doesn't really mean anything. Or we happen to live through it. Well, that doesn't mean anything either.
That's so sad. Anyway, I don't trust him, so... That's so cool.
Miller, you asshole. Long time. Alley swinging. So listen, that ship you're looking for, Anubis, whatever, it never showed up here. But the funny thing is, a short-range shuttle from that ship did. Anubis 1A is still here on Eros, racking up dock fees.
And that's where he's going. Eros.
I pressured mine to join the Marines, or I wouldn't pay for his education. So he did what was expected. That's why he was in Callisto during the insurrection. That took his life. I've been wanting for someone to come around and tell me that it was all a terrible mistake. That my son is still alive. I'll be waiting on my deathbed for that news.
Yeah, I already knew her son is dead, but I think bringing that up was just to make Holden's mom talk.
The Mickeys have been known to disguise their attack ships when they're doing covert ops. They use a special set of codes that tell other Martian ships that they are out there, they are doing the nasty, and to get lost.
How do you know all this?
I'm a good spy.
Where did you get that key?
From Lopez.
From Lopez.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna take a trip.
To where?
Eros.
Eros. Yeah. I'm gonna, see the sights.
If this thing is as big as you think it is, you're gonna need someone to watch your back.
Yeah. Okay, better do this one alone. Can't come with me. Bad timing. My specialty.
Look, Miller.
The way we raised him, he grew up thinking he was alive because the land needed him. That's a terrible thing to tell a child. But he never complained because it was what we all wanted. We set him up to be a leader and then gave him a fight he could never win. The day before his 18th birthday, I took him out to mend a fence, and I told him to get as far away from this place as he could. And that if he didn't go, then I would, because I couldn't stand to watch what we were doing to him anymore.
How much justice do you think you're gonna get for the Canterbury inside a prison cell?
If the price of justice is more innocent blood, then I don't want it.
I thought so. A guy with big ideas wanting to take on the bad guys. As long as it doesn't cost him anything.
What the hell are you babbling about?
I'm talking about that clown upstairs that as soon as you cut loose will sell us to the highest bidder. I'm talking about the Mickeys coming through that airlock to take us down. You logged the distress call, Holden.
Even if they are both Earthers, I feel that they come from different worlds. They grow up in different environments and they both see the world different.
I will take you down before I let you take them down.
You got a clean shot, back of the head. Take it if you need it.
Wait, Holden is trying to save the Martians by killing Amos.
Our power problems, they've been so, ubiquitous and mendacious and polyglottal. Like a couple of donkey balls.
Received and understood, Rocinante. You get those comms checked out when you hit port.
You got it.
Scare the shit out of me.
And, hey, you boys be careful out there, here?
You too, Rocinante. Safe travels.
Your corporate spy's been compromised. He's missed his last two comm windows.
His final report said that Holden was heading for Eros in a converted MCRN gunship with fake transponder code supplied by Fred Johnson. So your analysis of his character notwithstanding, I've activated a Black Ops team. We're taking Holden off the board.
When Holden gets to Eros, he's done. Field trip's over.
I need you back here.
Oh my god. Yeah. About that. Maybe she's not that bad after all. I'm talking about Christian.
According to Fred's coordinates, last known residence of Lana Polanski is a charted belt asteroid, Bravo Alpha 834024112.
Next port we hit, I want your boy Amos off this ship.
What's happened?
Whatever leash you had him on, better get him back on it.
He's not a dog.
Getting shown the road?
Get him under control. You're the only one who can.
If you can look at yourself in the mirror and still decide that you're gonna toss me into space because I'm inconvenient to you.
Why does his voice sound
And
familiar?
at least you can do me the respect of telling me that it's gonna happen, because I am not an animal either.
You're just a good spy. It doesn't give up. Hope you're not gonna die. So that was a thing. Everyone is headed to Eros, even Miller. He still continue with his journey of finding Julie. And I really hope nothing bad happens to him. At least not until he finds out the truth. And yeah, it wasn't much action in this episode. There weren't any jaw-dropping statements, but nonetheless it was a really nice episode. But coming back to Miller, yeah, in the beginning he seemed like kind of lost and maybe disappointed in himself. How did he get there in that position? And I kind of liked the small talk he had with Anderson. Kind of like when you lose everything, you realize what's important to you, and I think that's what motivated Miller. We met Holden's mother, and we already knew that from the second or the third episode, I don't remember exactly, about his family when he was interrogated by Lopez that like 8 or 6 people, I think it's 8 people, came together and combined their DNA. He had a not necessarily peaceful, or maybe it was peaceful, but at least he had his family around him, and he lived in a nice place. He thought of himself as a knight that could save everyone, and also that's what others told him. His mother couldn't take it anymore. What they are trying to fight, it's way bigger than all of them, and she couldn't see him, going through this, and that's why she let him go. But on the other side, we have Amos, and again, I don't think he had pleasant childhood. For some reason, I don't think either he was an orphan or his parents didn't took care of him that much. Apparently, at some point, he was working for someone in Baltimore, and it was pretty rough. It was more of a survival thing than living. And even if you like, it was so sad for some reason. I find it so sad what Amos told the spy guy about, so when the survival rules change, you have to change also, and it doesn't matter, like people like them, it doesn't matter if you die, and if you survive, it still doesn't matter. It was so sad. And I guess that's what he was going through. Also, the spy was on their ship, and of course he said that he was working for Davila, but he's actually working for Christian. I don't trust him. He sent their location, and that's how the UN knew where they are, and he was always recording them, and of course he's a good spy and knows what to say to survive. So, but now Holden and the rest are like in a tough spot because Holden will be captured and put down. So that's the thing. I think it's not gonna happen, like he's not gonna die, but it's just more troubles for them. Also, that the fact that Anubis never made it to Eros, but a small ship did. I think this is all I have to say about this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you next time. Bye.